Hey everyone, welcome back to iAngelBabyNails channel. This is Angel Baby and I'm going to show you guys how to fill and encapsulate nails. So stay tuned for the video. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at iAngelBabyNails. Subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit that bell button to receive notifications on when I upload. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your gold drill bit and you're going to remove the gel polish off of her nails. Now, the reason why I use my safety gold drill bit is because it's fast and it's easy to remove the gel polish. Her ring finger did break in half, so therefore I am going to soak off the entire nail. I'm not going to try to save it, as you guys know in my previous video that I do try to save the broken nails that breaks in half, but since it's encapsulated, I'm just going to remove it. So when you do, you're going to try to thin it out as much as you can with the drill bit, and then you're going to see me take a cotton ball, soak it in acetone, and then I'm going to use a nail clip to soak it off. now here I am taking the cotton ball, soaking in acetone, and clipping it with my clip. You get these clips from your local supply store. That's where I got mine from. You can get it on Amazon. I will link the description below. And I am using my OPI 150 edge file, and I'm going to file her nails to redefine that shape before I fill it in. You can do this now, or you can do the acrylic application and then file it. But how I do it is that I just gotta look at the nails and see how I want to do it. Do I want to file it first, or fill it first? But most of the time I fill it first then file it. But on some nails, like since hers is encapsulated, I'm gonna file it first. So I highly suggest that you file it first before you fill it with acrylic application, especially if it's with encapsules. As you can see, she has 2 fingers encapsulated and 1 colored acrylic, but that 1 finger or nail, it's obviously soaking off. So with that case, make sure when you are removing that gel that you are thinning the nail out as much as you can, especially encapsulated, because if not, when you fill it, it's going to look really, really bulky. Okay, so now I'm finally going to spray alcohol on the nails, and I'm going to push back the cuticles. Now, again, we push back the cuticles because the nail grew out and the cuticles have dead nail just hanging around. And dead nail and acrylic on top will make the nail lift, or it'll make it pop off. It will just not stick. So make sure you are pushing back the cuticles and seeing that new growth. Then I'm going to take my 180 sanding bit, and I'm going to remove the shine off the natural nails just where it needs to be filled. You can do the whole nail. Sometimes I do the whole nail, especially with the encapsulated ones. You have to sand the whole nail, because if not, the acrylic is going to be hard for it to stick on. And so therefore I like to just use the sanding bit and make sure it sticks on. And I am using my Melody SUSIE drill, and I'm using my drill bits by MAKARTT. So the sanding bit, the safety bit, and the Gold Course medium drill bit is by MAKARTT. And I will link that in the description below. Everything that I'm using will be in the description below. And as you can see, my client was poking me a little bit with her stiletto nails because she loves her nails sharp and crisp. And she says, Angel, you do an amazing job. So therefore, that's why she just wanted to poke me to see how well I filed her nails. And like I said, I love making my clients' nails sharp and crisp because it gives that defined look. If they don't want it too sharp, you can just round off the tips a little bit, but not too much. And you can tell your client, listen, it's gonna be sharp for now because it's just done, but you can wait about 2 or 3 days and it will go down. It'll be soft again. Now I'm going to go with my OPI dehydrator, and I'm going to dehydrate the new growth. That's where it needs to be filled. And as you can see that I dehydrated twice, and I also use my no lift primer, and I'm going to prime her nails twice. Everything twice. Dehydrate twice, prime twice. And I am using my 3D brush that I do not use to prime the nails. Alright, so now I'm using my OPI translucent pink, and I'm using my number 12 brush. I'm using my OPI acrylic system, which is the liquid and monomer. Liquid and that's the monomer, and polymer, which is the powder. And on her index finger, I am going to be using OPI's Makeover pink, which is a beautiful color. It is such a beautiful nude color that you can use it for your ombres, you can use it for the whole entire nail. It's just really, really pretty. Now, as you see, I am filling her encapsulated nails. So you're gonna fill it just as normal. You're gonna go to the cuticle first, then you're gonna go to the tip, and you can move this nail side to side to see where you would need to add acrylic. Remember, don't go too crazy on adding acrylic because you're gonna have to drill a lot afterwards. Just add as needed. You can take small beads if you're not used to the bigger ones, so you don't have to say, oh, I picked up too big of a bead. So now I'm going back with the other nails, and I'm just gonna fill it as normal. And of course, when you fill a nail, you're gonna make sure you take a bead. You're gonna place it where the cuticle areas. You're gonna place it, pat it, and feather it. So place, pat, feather. Place it where it needs to be, pat it where you can go across the sides, and then feather it down, or if you're feathering it up. And I think I had a word that I used, or a phrase that I used. Now I'm saying the correct word, feather up. I was saying something in my videos, so if y'all see that videos, I'm sorry. I just didn't find the exact term for it. And now for the index finger, I am filling it with that makeover pink, but I am going to be adding these little strawberries that I got from my local supply store, but you can definitely get them online, which I will leave the description below where I've seen them. And basically what they are is that something that you encapsulate. And then I'm going to take my this green glitter, and I'm going to just mix it in that encapsule. Now, using these kind of encapsule, like the strawberries, I have a lot of them. So if you follow me on Instagram at iAngelBabyNails, you will see that I got these are new. But these honestly work better when you're doing a full set more than a fill, because you're going to have to make sure you drill the nail as thin as possible before you encapsulate it with anything if it is a fill, because it will look really bulky. So therefore I wasn't sure what I was putting yet, so it was kind of looking bulky, but you're gonna see me go back in with my drill and just drill it out. But make sure if you are a beginner that you just do it on a full set rather than a fill, because it is definitely hard to drill and know where to drill without drilling out the encapsulated nail. And here her thumb is encapsulated with the Come White. I think she has some glitter that I tried to remove and I could not remove. The other thumb did not have an encapsule, so it was pretty good, but this one wasn't that bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove that clip and cotton ball, and I'm gonna take my safety course drill bit, and I'm going to drill off whatever acrylic that's left over, and it's all the way off, so that's good. And this part you could do after you fill the rest of the nails, if you just have to do one like I'm doing right now. And by the way, I wanted to excuse my nails. I don't have any nails on right now. Well, in that video, I did not have nails on. So at the time, because I had some events I was going to, as you guys know, the Love Jones one. So therefore, I will have to do my nails later on. So you will see like maybe one little bit of acrylic left, and I didn't have time to soak that off. So excuse my nails, guys. And as you can see, I'm just doing the normal steps like I would do in a full set while doing this nail. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna spray alcohol, push back the cuticle, remove the shine off the natural nails with the sanding bit. Then you're gonna place the tip, then you're gonna dehydrate it, prime it, and then you are going to add the acrylic. Now that's all filled, I am going to go back in with my 150 OPI edge file, and I'm going to file her nails to redefine that shape. And as you guys can see, it's all coffin except her index finger, which are stilettos. Now I'm taking my medium gold coarse bit and I'm going to drill her nails. And remember, as always, you're going to focus on that cuticle area. You go around and around about 4 or 5 times. Then you're going to use the body of the drill bit to drill the body of the nails and then underneath. As you can see, these encapsulated nails are filled as normal, and I'm going to drill as normal. Now, I want to advise you that if you have clients that have encapsulated nails that's coming in for a fill, you can ask them if they would like to get it filled, or you can tell them you can soak them off. So you can give them the options. Sometimes they may not have time, or they just want it to be filled. You can just fill it up, or you can just remove it like how I showed you in the video with the cotton and the clip. Now if they do choose to keep the encapsulated nails and just fill it, you can tell them that you probably have to hide it with a polish or whatever it is to cover it. If they want to leave it like that, hey, leave it like that. If they want to add the same acrylic colors to match with it, hey, do that. It's whatever the clients like. And I always say, always be honest with your clients. Even if you're not sure or whatever, always be honest, because trust me, they will appreciate that more than, you know, not being honest and then it just doesn't last. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're just honest, and trust me, your clients will love and appreciate you for that. You know, don't worry if you're a beginner, you know, it will happen for you, because not everybody was perfect in the beginning, trust me. So as you can see, I went back with my OPI file and I'm doing the other hand, and then I'm going to go back in with the horse drill bit and I'm going to drill her nails. Okay, now I'm going to use my buffer and I'm going to buff out her nails, and make sure you use one of your fingers. I like to use my thumb as I go, and I go over the nail after I buff it to make sure it is 100% smooth, because if not, it will show in your polish. So make sure that you are buffing it correctly and going over it with your finger to make sure it is smooth. Now for the polish application, I am using my OPI I'm So Swamped. And I am going to apply it to the pinky. And I'm going to cure it with my KOLISKY LED UV lamp for 30 seconds. And while that one's curing, I am going to go on the next one and polish it. The next pinky. Remember guys, 30 seconds on each coat and 30 seconds for only the polishing part, and then 60 seconds or 90 seconds, 90 preferred by me, for top coat. And this green, guys, is everything. I love this green. I'm so excited for fall to come, for these fall colors. Very excited because, guys, I am so over the neons and summer colors. I mean, it was pretty. I loved it. But my thing is fall. So I can't wait to show you guys some fall nails that I have in store. Now I'm using my favorite white, as you guys know, which is in the color D&D French Tips. And this is my go-to white. That's why my bottle cap looks like that, because I've had it for so long. It hasn't failed me. And when I first came out doing nails, a lot of the gel whites have failed me. I went through so many, but this one is God. So now I'm going to go in with another DND, which is a Newport Platinum. And this one is not by any of the collections. It is a designer 3D glitter polish. I got this from my local supply store. So you can probably get this from online or from DND. But this one is everything. Now I'm going with another DND, which is in the mood color change. Pink Girl to Red. And I'm going to apply that to the index finger. And the reason why you see me go and clean up the sides, because gel polish does take the shape away from the nail. So I like to just go over it with my fingers. But if you don't want to ruin your nails, or you currently have nails or you don't want to ruin it, you can always use a cleaner brush. But you see, I'm more of a hands-on person. So then I'm going to apply that same white. And the reason why I'm applying a white, because the pigment in the encapsulated is so dark that the pink could not cover it. So therefore, if you have encapsulated nails and it can't be covered by the other color that the client picks, just put a white underneath it and then apply whatever color they want, because that blocks off that encapsulated nails. And this is my second coat going in on this hand. And as you can see, these colors were everything. It was so pretty. Okay. Then going in again with the pink. And as you can see, it did a great coverage. Nothing showed at all. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so now I'm going on my IBD gel top coat, and I'm going to top off her nails. And this one I got from my local supply store, but you can definitely buy it from eBay or Amazon. I highly suggest you go to eBay for it. And it's called IBD Intense Seal Gel Top Coat, because it's cheaper there. And yeah. And trust me, my top coat runs out fast. So yeah. Here is the final look. It turned out so freaking beautiful. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you obviously subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on iAngelBabyNails channel.